Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. How you doing? Do you know what? There's been a bit of a 2 or 3 minute panic going on there. We had, thank you. Peter just stuck his hand around the corner to go like that. The microphone that's never unplugged was unplugged today, and I literally didn't. It's been one of those days today. Anyway, I hope you can hear me properly because we had a last minute panic, as we don't normally do actually, but just today. So I hope you can hear me okay. Hello. Welcome. It's me flying solo today. Just thought I'd come and say hello and have a chat. Hope you're having a great weekend, or great week, I should say, and starting at the weekend. I only woke up half an hour ago. I went and had a lie down just before when I got in from work, and one thing led to another, and I fell asleep. So apologies if I'm a little daisy today. Beth, hello to you, my lovely. Let's say hello. How are you? Hi there to you. Lovely to see you here. And Nancy, hello to you, my lovely. Oh, and the Lenormand deck arrived today. That's brilliant. Oh, I really hope you like it. Thank you so much again for ordering it. Let me know. Drop me a message. That'd be great. Thank you. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Good evening to you. I hope you are well too. That's very nice. My chair's extra squeaky tonight as well. It is one of those nights tonight. And hello to you, my lovely Gerald. I hope you are well. I hope you're hearing me okay. I know you've got your new PC, so hope it's all working okay. You've got it all sorted. Redwing, hello to you, my lovely. I hope you are very, very well. And Kathy, hello to you. And I like the fact you've put your name in brackets there. I do remember it's Kathy, but I like that. Thank you very much. Hope you're very well. Kristen, hello to you. Didn't get any alert for this live. Had to search for it. Oh, really? I don't know what happens that end. I've done everything that I normally do, so I don't know. Sorry about that. Lisa, hello to you. Glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Hi, Debbie. Hello to you. Good evening or good afternoon, perhaps I should say. I hope you're doing really well. And our green hand crystal ball. There you go. Got it there. Ren, hello to you. I can see you popped in there as well. So welcome to you. I thought we'd just come and have a chat today. But if anybody would like to come and say hello, you are more than welcome. And I'm going to be very brave and I'm going to post. Let me just do that now. The link into StreamYard, into chat. So if anyone wants to pop on and say hello and have a chat with me and ask questions or do whatever it is that you need to do, the link should be appearing in your chat now. Just click on that one. Come and have a chat if you fancy it. It'll be fine. Be brave. Go on. Hello, May. Lovely to see you there. And Ren, you're heading out to the mountains. Oh, how lovely for you. Well, take care and have a wonderful time. Fantastic there. Lovely to see everyone. And hello to anyone who is joining us or perhaps just watching. It's great to see you here. So I thought we'd just have a bit of a chat. If you want to ask any questions, if you want to start a conversation up, let's do it. Let's have that kind of casual chat today and just do a bit of that. So I've got a couple of decks that I've got a deck that I might show. But yeah, I just thought let's just have a catch up and stuff. Not camera ready today. I'm never camera ready. Look at this. My beard's gone all to one side. Look at that. I don't know what's happening there. My beard is really weird. I comb it to go straight, and it does this kind of sideways kink when it does it there. So, hello to you, my lovely Sandra. I hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely time in Glastonbury. I think you went this week, didn't you? Oh, incoming cat warning. Here he comes. Yeah, I hope you had a lovely time in Glastonbury. Hi, Basil. Come to say hello. There's his tail. Don't knock the microphone. Let's come up here. Right. I'll pop you down there. There you go. Otherwise, you'll turn the button on the computer and knock it off there. So you're trying to watch a webinar simultaneously. Well, you're very good. I can't do two things like that at once. So there you go there. And I hope you cooled down. I noticed that you were rather hot where you were. So I hope, Kristen, that you are doing that. I'll tell you, it's one of those days today. Glastonbury was fab, but now I'm sick, unfortunately. Oh, Sandra, I am really sorry to hear that. You didn't pick up something from Glastonbury, then didn't pick up a bug or something. I hope you are feeling better very, very soon. Absolutely, Kathy. Hope you feel better soon. And there we go. Pink hand waving. Oh, are those the emojis? Is that what's happening? Is that what those things are? Because I'm not getting the emojis. I'm just getting the words coming up. So there we go. So pink hand waving there. Gerald says, I considering joining you, but I don't know how my current setup would work. Well, if you want to experiment and try, let me know. We are very, very welcome. The link is there. You know what to do, my friend. If you fancy having a play about and then coming on to see whether it works, use us as a kind of guinea pig on that one if you'd like to there. Yeah. And Anne says, hope you feel better soon. So much doing the rounds, I know, right now. Absolutely. And Emma says, hello to everyone coming in. I'm lurking as usual, lurking. Yeah. And Beth says, don't know about other people in chat, but winter drones on here. Just like punks said it would. And I am one ready for spring. I for one am ready for spring. There you go. Managed to get that one out. Yeah, it has been a really today it was actually one of those days where you get a bit of warmth in the sun. I noticed that today, where in the southeast of the UK, it's been raining constantly all day today. But spring is just there, isn't it? It just needs a day or two of just some nice warm sunshine and pop, it will really, really go. So and hello to you, my lovely Orshi. You are lurking but listening. It's lovely that you're here. I hope you're doing very well, my friend. Yeah. And I'm sorry I haven't caught up with you recently, and I will plan to do that. I've had a really odd week, to be honest with you. That's why I'm a little bit fraught. I've only worked 3 days this week. I was in London on Wednesday, and I was off Thursday. And I've had a fantastic Wednesday, but I'm just a bit out of kilter with everything that's going on at the moment. So do excuse me. But I will be catching up with people. I do promise you that. And I'm away this weekend. I'm off to Stratford-upon-Avon tomorrow for the weekend, just to spend some time with my friend Pip, whose birthday it is. So we're off to go and see Julius Caesar at the Royal Shakespeare Company. And once that weekend's done, it will calm down a little bit for a little while. So I'm hoping to spend some time catching up with all of those lovely people. So there. You do seem very salty today, a little bit whirling. Yeah, I think that's that's a fantastic point. What card would I be today? It would be Swordsy today. The energy is all just woo at the moment. I might be quite Knight of Swords, I think, a bit. I'm actually probably a bit Knight of Wands, actually. I'm a little bit overexcited and I'm not quite sure what's happening. Pop in to chat what you think your card would be, how it describes you today. So there you go. I'm looking forward to it, or she catching up with you. That's great. And talk of the devil, here is Philippa Newby, my lovely friend Pip. Belated happy birthday to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on our trip to Stratford. So keep watching, my lovely friend, and I'll see you soon. Liz says, where I live, it's the gusts of winds that keep it brutally cold. Hibernation is my routine. Ooh. Well, you have to just keep warm, do the best you can. Lots of wrapping up, but hopefully the spring weather will soon be here very, very soon. And says, oh, jealous for your theatre visit. We are very much looking forward to it. Pip and I have been texting and messaging just how excited it is to get away and go to the theatre and just have a nice time. Stratford-upon-Avon is a fabulous place just to go and visit. Lots of stuff to do, lots of great pubs, lots of great walks, lots of great views, lots of things to do. So we're going to be very busy, but we do have some favourite places that we'll be going to. So yeah. And hello, Robin. Hello to you, my friend. I hope you are doing very well. Everyone's saying hi to Pip there. That's nice there. And Deanne has popped in as well. Hello, Deanne. I hope you are really well. And look at that. Pip's getting the birthday wishes in there as well. So, yeah. Fantastic. Beth says, I'm 4 of swords, resting after traveling and dealing with things and resting before dealing with other things. You need to get your... That's why I went and had to lie down for an hour or so today. Yeah. And I'm always a bit like, when I've just woken up, I'm a bit woozy and not quite sure what's happening today. 2 of Pentacles, it's my card trying to keep things balanced. Very good, very good. I've been trying to do that all week and I can't feel very, very balanced there at all. But we are approaching the equinox, so perhaps that's a time to start thinking about trying to balance ourselves and getting ourselves prepared. That would be really, really nice. So keep that balance going, there. Oh, hello, Debbie. So Pip lives with Debbie. Pip and Debbie went to Stonehenge for the winter solstice. There is a video if you want to catch that on my channel. We had a fantastic time. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, really, really fun, really lots of great experiences and kind of emotional. So it's lovely that Debbie is here too watching. So Debbie, and I've actually got your lovely oil on. I use it in my beard now. So Debbie is a marvel at mixing the oils and making some lovely concoctions there. So I've got it on at the moment, Debbie, there. Hence the beard looking very glossy. So thank you for that one there. Hello, everyone coming in. Hello to you. And Emma says, trying to dial 9 of swords down to an 8 today. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. The 8 of swords, I suppose, is slightly better than the 9, isn't it? So I'm wishing you all the best with that one there. So yeah. And Deanne says, doing really well. Thank you. Thank you. That's very welcome. Kristen, cool, that chat is jumping tonight. You're back. The webinar is over. My paygo. I left. Oh, okay, so you're back. You're back with us now. Great. It's one of those things, isn't it? We have to go and start looking at webinars and things like that. I can't do it. I always try and... I've always got one eye on the phone and sort of buying something on eBay at the same time there. So, yeah, everyone's wishing MA the very best and hoping that those levels come down there. So, everyone's saying hello to Pip. There we go. That's nice. Tortoiseshell, and then Kathy says, I'm in hermit at the moment. I'll emerge from my dwelling when spring arrives. Whereabouts do you live, Kathy? I can't remember. There is that, isn't there? It still feels like we're still lots of elements of winter around, isn't it? So yeah. And Ellie is here. Hello, my lovely. Happy Ostara to you as well. That is coming very, very soon. So hope you are doing really well. And again, another person I apologize for not catching up with. So hopefully you'll get to chat very, very soon. Anne says, Wheel of Fortune card for me today. Round and round in circles, doing the same thing over and over and over again and stupidly expecting a different result. Well, what can I say? At least you're aware of it, Anne, and just keep going around in those circles. You know, that's what we do, isn't it? Keep making those circles and keep making those choices and ending up going around again. Deanne says, I'm the Knight of Wands today, getting things done. Fantastic. At least brilliant. One person out there. I'm not. And oh, you're in the north of the UK, Kathy. Oop north. Absolutely. It's still cold, isn't it? Yeah, still cold up there. So do wrap up. I do have a guest now. So do prepare yourself for this one because there's a rather what looks like a horny little Gerald there. Hello, Gerald, my lovely. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. What? Oh, it's not a haunt. It's a Medusa.
I heard you were looking for snakes, or they were talking about snakes, and I am an affirmed snake.
I'm loving it. Let's have a close up. Can you do? Can you go close up on this one? Ooh. Did you create that? You must have done.
I did not.
You did not.
You can find lots of things on the Zom of Amma. So what?
So what do you have to Google or put into Amazon? Medusa headgear or something?
Medusa hat.
And I'm thinking, what kind of place or party might one wear an outfit like that? What's an acceptable location to go to for an outfit like that?
I would think when you've been randomly invited to join a YouTube content creator.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that. So, it's just sort of like that. And since you said, oh, here, let's try to see if we can get this to work. And I'm like going, oh, does this work? Can you hear me okay? And all that stuff.
Yeah.
It works. So
it works. It's lovely to see. So what happened to your iPad? Did it just have its day? Is it gone to the big Apple cloud in the sky?
I think it's gone to the big Apple cloud in the sky because I blessed Jane the Seeker. She was hosting me on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to bed with a fully charged iPad. I unplugged it, turned it or powered it off, all that stuff. And lo and behold, when I got up at about 15 minutes before I was supposed to be there, it had no battery. So I
no energy,
and I had to do that live and my live on Tuesday through my phone, which I don't recommend. So it was annoying.
It's annoying, but you now have this wonderful new Apple i thing.
Yes, I have this new Apple i thing.
Which is working beautifully. Did you have to go to the shop to get it? Did you have to go to the Apple store? Or did
I did. And in fact, what I did was I actually I went to and look, I can see chat as it goes.
It's all coming up to you.
It's like, wow. And so I can see chat on here because I'm used to the iPad. And
did you not see chat before then?
No, that's why I had to use my phone, but now I can see chat. And
welcome to the new world of streaming right here.
It's incredible, and this is important because we have Longstash Equinox Ostara readings on.
Oh, we certainly do.
Monday.
That's Monday. Do we have a time yet for that?
It is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, which is your 6 p.m. GMT.
Because you're still an hour early to us, aren't you? You're
Yes.
still not 5 hours. Not yet.
Yeah.
How is your summertime? It started early over there, didn't it? Your hour change. Is it beautiful?
It's, I'm just, look at him. He's like, he sees it. I'm just like going, it's actually, because it changes on Sunday. It's not Sunday that's the problem.
Okay.
It's the Monday when everybody has to go to work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Ours goes another couple of weeks, I think. Can't remember when. I'm glad you're here.
Well, thank you. You go a week from. Well, here, let me check my calendar because I have all of the things.
You've got it all, the almanac for the next 5 years, possibly, haven't you?
Yes, you go on the 26th.
There you go.
So
I'm going to catch up with some chat. You stay right there. Don't you go anywhere.
Okay.
Now you can see the chat. You can kind of comment and stuff like that. It's great.
It's like incredible.
We're just talking to cards. What card are you today? Because I'm apparently swordsy, and I think I am quite swordsy. Do you have a card that you're feeling channeling today?
I may end up being the Eight of Pentacles because this learning a new computer, it's a thing.
It is. But it's how different is it from the iPad that you were working on?
Well, it's very different. And I watched Chris Elemental Cartomancy live yesterday, and I was like, and I'm trying to get used to everything. And I'm hoping that I can do camera down stuff
Yeah.
for readings.
Lovely.
And he's like, his advice, his wise advice was, don't worry about that. Get used to the laptop. And of course, what did I do? I downloaded OBS.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to figure out how to use it and all that stuff. And of course, I'm not doing that anymore. And I have to remember that I have to look here instead of over here because I'm used to that.
I don't worry about worrying where I'm looking because I'm mainly either here or up here or down here or something like that. So there we go.
But it is different. It's and I'm still trying to get used to so that I can.
Well, I'm glad that you've got something that's reliable because you do a lot of hours online. So it would,
Well, thank you.
The worrying thing is, as I text you, are you going to go sideways, or is that a thing of the past? Because it's not the same without the fact that sometimes you just go and turn through 90 degrees.
If I do this,
like that.
There, I'll be sideways. Yeah. Does that help you? Does that make you feel better?
It helps me a lot. Yeah. Right, let's catch up with where we are. So Kristen's way 4 of swords today. Been chilling. Ellie is not feeling very well. She had a horrific virus, been sick over 2 weeks, so hopefully getting over it, just still coughing. You take care, my lovely. And just catch up. Beth says, Deanne, we whirlers and swirlers envy you.
Oh.
And Emma says, I've turned to stone. Well, I suppose you're wearing that. Is it St. Patrick's Day today?
Well, yeah, but there's always
the theme behind it, is
there. Well, and isn't the story that they actually drove out all of the snakes, which are basically the pagans and the non-Christians? So that's not very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I sort of match my background.
I'm liking it. I'm glad you joined me. And let's face it, let's make it a party. If anyone else wants to join, I can put the link in again. If anyone fancies.
Well, Chris, Elemental Cartomancy said that he has 3 screens going. He doesn't know how any of us do it with an iPad or an iPhone. Well, join us, Chris.
Join us, Chris. Tell us your secrets.
Oh, tell us your secrets. There you go.
Kristen says, happy All Snakes Day. It's also, I read today, St. Gertrude's Day. Did you know that?
No.
Do you know St. Gertrude? St. Gertrude apparently is the patron saint of cats.
Oh, I like the name Gertrude.
I like the name Gertrude.
So
he says your head looks fab today.
Yes, and he's talking about the snakes.
I love it. I haven't spoken to you for ages, actually. Are you doing okay?
I am. Other than being frazzled. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It was really freaky, and I don't do well with change. I've said that before, and I'm like going, it's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's just now I have to learn, and I want to learn at my own pace, people. So anyhow.
Well, it's one of those things you have to just learn what you need and then eventually catch up slowly.
Okay, first world problems. I'm used to an iPad where I touch the screen. And so my new laptop has got all my fingerprints on it because I'm trying to do stuff. And I'm like, I have to use this. But I did get something to allow an external mouse. Drive them out. Yeah.
Well, you're doing really well. And this is really good practice.
Thank you.
Where are we? It works a treat. There you go. Kathy said you.
Thank you. And everybody can hear me. So that means.
In fact, you're sounding quite crisp, I have to say.
Ooh, thank you. Crisp.
That's the first. Is that the first fan swap? Did I get that one on the new computer?
Yes. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen says pagans celebrate All Snakes Day. St. Patrick drove out the pagans like the myth of him driving out the snakes.
Oh.
Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Not really, but we will be having a Reuben this evening because Jeffrey, when he went to the store, and he was very excited, he went to the store and couponed and saved $64. So, but he bought some corned beef. So we're going to have Reuben sandwiches, except he went, oh crap, I forgot the Thousand Island dressing. So I made some Thousand Island dressing because, you know, we have this thing called the interwebs, and I'm like,
Yeah. Well, that's nice. We had to look up what a Reuben sandwich was when you talked about it the other day. Peter got very excited because it's got his favorite ingredient in it, which is sauerkraut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beth is saying, I've wondered if the snakes represented female healing energy, goddesses, etc., and St. Patrick driving them out represents the patriarchal religion. Maybe I'm overthinking. Probably not. I think that's very probably accurate, I would imagine, there on that one there. So, yeah. I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Really. I've been to a couple of kind of nights in the past when it's been lots of Guinness and drinking, but those days are far behind me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Liz says, homework for me, Ostara. Well, come and join us on the Monday and we can help you with that one, can't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
And Emma says, absolutely, Beth, that sounds accurate. Kristen says, I think the idea that early pagan religions all weren't patriarchal is a myth. Yeah. And Chris says he's got 3 screens when I'm alive. I thought he said when he's alive then, but when I'm live. I've got 3 screens when I'm alive. I've only got 2. No idea how you guys get on with the iPads. Yeah. And yeah, he is the king tech there.
Yeah.
And Ellie says next week we change to summertime again. So that's Holland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello to everyone there. Hello, Tony. Good evening to you. And I'm just catching up the chat because we've got another guest popping on in a moment. And I know that as soon as we have this person, all chat's going to go mad. So I'm just catching up. So happy Snakes Day in St. Gertrude. And
should I leave?
No, you stay right there.
Oh, I have to fix this. This is backwards. I'm going to fix this.
Oh, you mean your images are backwards?
Yeah, my image is backward. I don't want to do that.
So Robin says, I hate getting new devices and having to start learning all over again.
Oh, I'm having fun. It's just I wasn't planning on that because, you know, everybody back all of your stuff up because guess what? I had all of my notes for Tarot Stash and my lives are in notes.
Yeah.
And now I don't have access to them. I am periodically doing a laying on of hands, asking it just come back, you know, one time.
Speak to me.
Let me sync everything
from the cloud.
I can become a monster.
Did you try and take it back to the Apple bar and go, please bring it back?
Well, they were very nice because when I was there, it was a logic board error. And I looked at the person who was very nice and I said, and this means you can fix this? And she took a slow breath in and I said, or am I going to be buying a new device today? She said, probably going to be needing something new.
Yeah.
So, anyhow.
Just let it go.
I've let it go.
Breath.
It's okay.
Just take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath.
Yep.
I said, Robin says he hates getting new devices, having to start learning all over again. I think we need to hear from him exactly how to do that, don't you, Gerald?
I think so.
Here we go. Hi, Robin.
Hi, fellas.
How are you?
This is the closest I could get to a shamrock today.
Wow.
Well, it's sort of a cross between a shamrock and a snake, maybe. I don't know.
I
Does
don't
it
know what to
vibrate as
say,
well?
Robin.
Sorry. What?
I don't know what to say. You've got a yodeling.
I want to know, is there a St. Patrick's Day deck? Or what's the closest you have to one? Because I don't think I have one.
I don't think I haven't
don't think I
ever
have
seen a patron saint kind of deck before.
Or maybe a green-based one?
Well, there's the Druid craft, which has got a lot of green, and the Wildwood has a bunch of green in it. So
That
I
wasn't
can't think of what much people will be able to help you there. What they think is a good St. Patrick's Day.
So I think more people should join us.
I think so.
I
Shall
mean,
put
this
the
is a
link in
party.
again.
Kristen Louise, you're in a hotel avoiding doing something that, you should be doing. So why don't you join us?
There's the link, Kristen. You've been told.
There you go. There's the link. And, Robin and Deanne, and, we'd love
All
to
of
see
us. Let's
Beth.
get us all on.
Your brain. Yes, that's exactly right, Chris. But seriously, Chris said, just get to know your computer before you try to start to use OBS or something like that. And then after I downloaded OBS and installed it, and I went, Chris is right. Get that snapshot. Chris is right.
Shane said the Green Witch would be a good one.
Yes.
The Green Witch, yeah. Oh,
I haven't got that one. I don't own that one.
Did you guys
Very
hear
caring.
about this? There's a scandal today about it being St. Patrick's Day on a Friday and something about Catholics can't eat meat or something. I'm confused by it, but apparently the Pope made some allowance. I don't know if you heard about that or not.
No.
I don't know if it only applies to Catholics or what the situation is, but
everyone, please welcome Kristen Louise and encourage her to come, because she said, I can come on, but I won't have much to say.
Oh, come on, Kristen. You know that's not true.
Yeah. And there's lots of other suggestions that people are doing. And I did see Candy Soul and Soil come in, and
Yep.
Richie, you and Candy have inspired me.
Oh.
I'm now actively working on different journals and stuff like that. So
Fantastic. Everyone should be doing more journaling.
Well,
I've even got around to doing it.
that's good. And I have some different kinds of gesso in my cart of Amma, my Zon of Amma.
Ready to come. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing to do. And I'm planning to get, I've actually broken the curse of the first page as well.
Oh, good.
I know.
Good. Everybody, seriously, go journal. I think it's good for the soul. And if it's good for everybody's soul, if it's good for our soul, it's got to be good for each of yours.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at you, people.
You need to come on.
Robin, start journaling.
Linda, hi Linda. The snakes represent the druids and pagans who drove either into Christianity or off the island. And Maruta is here as well. We're kind of discussing all sorts of things. St. Patricky.
Yes.
I haven't even been to Ireland, and I really want to go, but I have never made it to Ireland. I have to go, won't I? Lynn is here. Hello, Lynn. I'm joining late. Got my new hip on Monday. Doing remarkably well. Love to all. That's so good to hear. I'm glad you are doing well, and I hope you continue to get well and enjoy the new hip. Look who else is here. Regina, work lurking. She's making face huggers out of wire today.
I love that.
Yeah. Hannibal Lecter out of copper. Oh, message from Peter. From Pip. Tell Peter he's got lovely fennel sauerkraut for dinner.
Ooh.
Oh, we had a lovely fennel sauerkraut for dinner, so I didn't read that properly there. I'll remind him. Kristen says, what is a face hugger? Do you remember? Isn't it when Kristen tried to make a nice beard, tried to mimic my beard out of copper, and it kind of went like that? So she made
Here's a clue, Kristen. Get away from her, you bitch.
Well, but Regina, she actually found somebody who made one, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I actually think Kristen Louis should come on and ask that question.
I think she should. It's making poor Kristen.
I mean, Candy can join us.
Anyone's welcome.
Regina,
welcome.
and what would be fun?
Party.
It would be fun to see Regina with all of the wire and all of that stuff going on.
Kind of like an Edward Scissorhands, but with kind of copper wire.
Yes.
But would she be able to press the button to join? That's the question with all that wire.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Redwing says, I'm attempting to multitask. Got Dave the Bard live YouTube house concert on another device. I'm getting all sorts of things going on here. So there we go. And look, your wish is our command. Straight from a hotel somewhere. Here's Kristen Louise. Hello, my lovely. Good to see you. How are you?
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you, I'm afraid. It's your...
Now you're muted, so unmute yourself, and that should work.
It will work if you...
Okay.
There we go. I can hear you. Lovely. How are you? Looking fabulous there.
Oh, thank you.
So you're in a hotel room?
What's that?
You're in a hotel?
Yeah, I came to Pittsburgh for a convention, for a work convention. So, yeah.
And now you're just on YouTube. Fantastic.
Yeah.
How's the conferencey thing going then?
It was a bit over my head because it's for librarians and I'm a library associate.
Oh,
But it's enjoyable. It's a lot of stuff about like anti-racism and inclusion and stuff like that. And so that stuff's been very interesting. So, yeah.
How long are you there for? How long's it on for?
It's just going till tonight and then it's over in the morning. Yeah.
Those are good things to talk about. I mean, and even you could probably figure out a way to add that to YouTube somehow.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
I saw where Winnie the Pooh had been added to the banned books list, and I'm thinking, what could possibly be offensive in Winnie the Pooh?
I don't know.
I haven't heard that one.
No, interspecies relationships? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I know there's a Winnie the Pooh or the Tao of Pooh tarot deck being created. That's
I think it's all come out of copyright because there seems to be an awful lot of Winnie the Pooh stuff going on.
That makes sense.
Have you also seen there's a horror film that they've made of Winnie the Pooh?
Yes. I'm not going to see it.
Why would they make a horror movie about Winnie the Pooh?
I don't know. He's just a demonic poo. I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going. I mean, who came up with that idea? I have no idea. Absolutely.
People in the chat are saying it's on there because he wears no pants.
I've heard that referred to as Porky Pig in it.
Oh my god. Well, I hear the Pooh deck does not have Tigger in it. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know very much about it, I'm afraid. I'm not a big Winnie the Pooh. Which is actually quite weird because it's not far from where I live, the 100-acre wood. Where
it's a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And at the moment, you know the bridge where they play Pooh Sticks? You can go to, it's not the original bridge because that was made of wood and they had to replace it. But this poor river is absolutely blocked up with sticks where people keep throwing it in to play poo sticks. But yeah, you can go and play poo sticks there, and there's lots of shops. There's the Winnie the Pooh tea room and lots of gift shops, and it's a tiny little village just about, I don't know, half an hour away from me.
Oh wow, that's so cute.
Well, once it dries out and in the summer, I'll try and get over there. Perhaps I can make a video and show you.
Oh, that'd be lovely. I'm a poo person. I like poo, so.
Oh,
I saw this morning on Tarot Oracle's channel, he did a flip through of a Winnie the Pooh tarot deck that's already out, apparently.
okay.
But it's like these crude images that sort of mimic Winnie the Pooh, whereas the one that everybody's waiting for is the actual illustrations from the books, plus a few that they added that they try to mimic the style. So
Yeah.
there's two different ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and the new one doesn't have Tigger, but the one this morning did. But I didn't like those illustrations.
Mm.
And I won't like Kickstarter, but I would like to get that deck when it comes out.
I don't know if is it on now at the moment on Kickstarter.
Yeah, I think for another 20 days or something.
I won't get it without Tigger and Eeyore. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to have a deck without Tigger and Eeyore. So.
Well, I think those are still in copyright, is what I've heard.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but don't understand all that bit there.
Mm.
I'm just catching up with a few comments, and I literally the chat jumped, and I saw this comment first.
Yeah. Those naked animals. Yeah.
Naked animals running around with people. Yeah, and Linda says Winnie's wearing a crop top, got no pants on.
Crop
Yeah. Yeah, and there is a horror film of Poor Winnie. It's the trailer's out at the moment. I didn't even think it was a real thing. I thought it was one of these jokey things that people made. But yeah, it's apparently a thing. And Ellie says you might as well ban Donald Duck then if you're not going to have trouser wearing.
Yeah.
I never quite understood why Donald Duck had the outfit and didn't have things on, trousers on. I never quite understood that.
I never understood. You have Goofy, who's dressed in clothes, and then you have the other dog. That's just a dog.
Yes.
Pluto.
Pluto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny. They're the same species, but
I don't know.
I'm just having a catch up. Do talk. You talk, guys. I'm just going to read the chat and just catch up with it. So Gerald, over to you. No pressure.
So glad everybody is able to join us. And what tarot decks are you currently using? What tarot deck did you take with you, Kristen Louise?
Yeah, good question.
I brought the Chicoli and the Morgan Greer in tin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great idea. The Morgan Greer in a tin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
How long have you had the Morgan Greer?
Just a few days. I got it specifically for this trip, so I would have a travel deck.
Oh, what do you think of it so far?
I like it. I really like it. I like the colors. I love the retroness of it. So I
Yeah.
really like it, and I like how tiny it is. So
it's a nice deck.
yeah.
It is a nice one. It's one of my favorites. I do like to use that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richie, is there anybody in the wings?
There is somebody in the wings. Are you ready?
No pressure.
Here comes the fifth person. Hang on a second. Can you do that again, please? Can you do it?
Oh,
Hang on.
it's so
Ready?
cool.
Okay, now I'm done.
It's a nose cover. It's not a face cover.
Well, because it's little, but here,
It's
it's face
so
cover.
little. It's so cute.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's the finished one. And then I have more in progress because a friend of mine saw it on Facebook. They want one. And I'm like, of course. Because they also make stuff and we exchange.
So would that be a pin or
It
just
is.
something- It's a pin. Okay.
It's a pendant.
Oh.
So the tail, that tail right there, that's where you put your chain or whatever.
Very clever.
Super
I'd
smart.
say I'd say it's a way of life.
This is a way of life. I don't know why that's the noise, but apparently that's the noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Regina.
Everyone.
Candy saying that's so brilliant. So.
Thank you. The
Hello,
first-
lovely. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, and I'm loving this today because I really thought I was going to be sitting here just talking to myself for 20 minutes, and then so it's so lovely to have you all here.
Oh my gosh. It's so good to be here. I'm excited that I had a couple minutes that I'm like, I can come say hi. I can do this
I like
and
that.
and show Kristen Louise what the face hugger is.
Yes. Oh my gosh, look at Gerald.
So now we can both be like this.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
We are
Gerald,
making
how was your
all
last
the charming
manicure?
sounds.
It's been a while since I've had my last manicure. You can tell.
What is that? What are they for?
They're for weird things on YouTube.
That's so cool.
I cannot shuffle a tarot deck with these.
That could be like Dark Crystal, right? It's like this. It reminds me of the Skeksis.
Yeah.
The hands of
Oh
the
yeah,
yeah.
Guilty.
yeah.
Ooh.
So cool.
I see you.
Have
Don't
you
be
found-
making out with anybody when that movie is playing because it's like not.
Have you found a job that you can do that works better by wearing those hands, Gerald? Is there something your life has improved by wearing that, or is it just everything becomes extra difficult?
I want to figure out a way to go out into public like this, and because there's two of them, and I just think it'd be fun to sort of walk around and do this and scare young children or adults.
Anyways.
Come to the dark side. You need another tarot deck. Do it.
I think you should take it. You should take it to the grocery and pester the box boys to help you get cans off the shelf.
Linda says they're amusing. Who cares about improvement? Hi, Vanessa. Good to see you here. And Beth says, was that a Seinfeld reference going on there, Regina?
Oh no!
Just you
What?
talking Seinfeld
Just me
language.
talking. What was the Seinfeld reference? I'm so
I don't
confused.
know.
I don't know. Making out in the movie theater? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know the Dark Crystal makeout session. I want to make that sound, so I have to mention it again.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
Ellie says they've got a big plush face hugger on a chair here.
Oh
which is
my
like
gosh!
the version.
Thank you. I do. I want to mention that it's not my design. There's somebody. The YouTube handle is Itsy Bitsy Imaginarium.
Mhm.
Came up with it, and they also did like a 2-scale face, like from the Predator, which is like stunning. And I'm like, oh,
Wow.
like could you
Wow.
just come live near me and like gift me with these objects, please?
I like that. I like that one. Yeah, it was about making out at the movies. Yeah,
Oh,
and there's Gerald Scissor Hands. Yeah, I like that.
Well, and here's the thing: is we all get inspired by various people on YouTube's
it's true.
and in other places. So I think that's delightful.
Hmm.
You work hard, Regina. You're always working.
I am always working.
Working.
That's right.
So how many of these face huggers have you made so far? Is that the first one?
This is the first one, and then here's my guy in progress. It's still attached to a giant spool. This is brass. So she's in progress. I'm working on her egg sacs right now.
The details, people. You can't. I mean, and this is free. Just make sure you like and subscribe. That's all he asks.
Hey, like and subscribe.
Learn more about egg sacs.
Learn more about egg sacs.
Later, we're gonna make our own mayonnaise. What? No.
What?
Hey, I made my own Thousand Island dressing, which would be good with your pickle, Robin.
But when
Singing
it yodels.
Yeah. Oh God.
What is even happening?
Are you going to play it then,
Oh,
Robin?
no.
You're gonna yodel again?
No.
I'll just sniff it.
It's just like sniffing his pickle. What
Is
can
it,
you
I
say?
could play the harmonic.
There's a hashtag there somewhere, isn't there?
I'll just do this.
Oh, you're sniffing your decks, sir.
That's right.
My stash.
There you go. It's a pickle stash.
There you
Ooh.
go. You gotta tie it to your face now.
Wow.
Or we could replace it with one of the. Oh, I gotta stop. I can't stop playing with it. I guess that's the one I'm keeping since I keep putting it up near my face.
I think you do.
Oh,
You're going to keep it for yourself.
This one probably because it was the first one.
yeah.
So,
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you going to call it?
Wanda.
Wanda.
Wonderful.
Wanda.
Wanda the face hugger.
A face hugger called Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm just going to go through some of the comments that people have put in. So Anne's reminding us that the Wisdom of Pooh is now on Kickstarter.
Ooh.
Purchase responsibly, folks. Believe Tigger intended in another deck plan for 2024 once it's out of copyright. So there we go.
I've never gotten a Kickstarter deck ever.
Have you?
Wow.
Like that?
Mm-mm. The idea of getting a deck and then waiting a year, several months to 2 years to like get it. I just can't do that.
Me either.
I hear you.
But we've done it. Except
We have.
Kristen.
Yeah. I'm the
Well,
virgin.
weren't we talking about this and you were like going, oh, maybe I'll go do that. And you looked at one that you liked, but then you found out it was a pip deck.
It was a pip deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong about pip decks. You just need to know what they are. Oh yeah. That was yeah.
I don't remember what deck it was though. I must not have liked it that much.
And it all started because Richie and Ben did their,
last week.
disappointments, and then
Disappointments.
yeah. And then
I
Robin
didn't know how that was
hosted
going to
me.
go, to be honest with you, because I didn't want to go with, these have just arrived in Kickstarter and they're terribly disappointing. That wasn't the plan of it. And I did love your live, Robin, with Gerald, where you kind of took on the topic and ran with it. And that was brilliant.
I enjoyed it. It was very good live.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was.
The one where we talked about it was Deck Preda something or other. Deck
Peccadillo,
Preda Porte, I don't know.
Preda Monge.
I just
my
pulled a
gosh.
card from my new deck. I was curious to see what would come up. And it's partner came up. And here we all are partnering.
Yeah.
Oh.
There needs to be one more so we could have 6 and it could be
I
balanced.
know. And it
Yeah.
comes up nicely. Yeah.
That's right.
absolutely.
Who can come on?
Linda
How
says that parrot's name's Wanda.
How many do we need to have a
Nice.
Brady Bunch situation?
That would be 9.
That would be nice. I've got the cheapskate StreamYard. I can only go as far as 6. I could take myself out of the stream if there were more people wanted to be on there. Do that. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome.
But you are our raison d'etre.
Raison.
Our
Raison
raison
d'etre.
d'etre. Yes.
Ooh, I drew a second card and it was introspection. I thought that corresponds to the Hermit in my deck. And I'm thinking, I never thought about the Lovers and the Hermit as pairing together. It's sort of like being with someone and being alone. I mean, it's kind of an interesting
Huh.
pairing.
Well, it would also work because it's, the Lovers is a 6 and the Hermit is a 9. So it's
That's
just
true.
3 more.
Which is 15, right?
6 and
Yeah.
9, yes.
Which then breaks down back to 6.
Oh, that's the devil.
there it is.
Oh, that's what happens. You get the devil when you get all of us together.
And here's
feel-
Jonathan Daly saying hello as well. So there you go.
Speak of.
Hi, Jonathan.
Wow.
Maruta says, I've tried to back one Kickstarter and it failed to meet its goal, wasn't meant to be there. Beth says, I've ordered the Lonely Dreamer Servant and the Peacock on Kickstarter, kind of like the months-long anticipation.
I don't do good with anticipation.
What
Well,
one's
I
it?
apparently do because I can have a deck for 25 months and have not opened it.
I wasn't going to say it.
I couldn't do that.
No, I can't do it either. I did a pre-order and was pulling my hair out after 3 months.
I love it. Richie's like,
Yeah. I did get a new deck recently, and I haven't played with it at all because I'm meaning to do a walkthrough of it, but I haven't had time to do the walkthrough. So it's just sitting there.
yeah.
So
It's ready to go when it's
yeah.
ready. But you and I, Jill, need to have a private conversation about this 26 months.
Did Robin just leave?
Yeah,
Yes,
she left already.
he's fallen out. His Wi-Fi's gone.
Oh no.
Bye.
He'll be back though. He might be back.
Maybe one of my face
Robin,
huggers got loose and ate it.
Mm. The answer is I love the KS. She loves a bit of KS there. And look, Peter's here. Hi, Peter. I missed the whole thing. I was working on the guidebook. Hi, everyone. Well, hello to you.
Hello. Oh, there's the book.
Starting my
Vanilla
studying of it.
Yeah. And then it's a part of the 369 thing of Tesla. Yeah. Is that Basil you can see? Yeah, there's Basil. He's here a bit. There he is.
Aww.
There he is. Yeah. And Sybil's around somewhere being Sybil. He's back, everyone, so prepare yourself. He might get his pickle out again.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hi.
there he is. You summoned him.
I'm sorry, folks. You know, I have these nasal issues, and I thought I'm constantly blowing my nose these days, and I was trying to turn off the mic, and I just turned myself right off out of the. Out of
Aw.
the
Oh, no. You're all right, Robin.
Have you been to the doctor about that?
no, well, yes and no. I mean, it's been going on for a year or more.
Mm.
Oh, so is it like allergies or an
No.
inflammation?
I don't have issues with it, and it doesn't. You know, my nose isn't sore or anything. It's not to that extent, but it's just like, geez, I'm always blowing my nose,
Yeah.
like loose congestion.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm staring at my face hugger. I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop. I'll put her down.
Well, maybe a face hugger would help Robin.
Yeah.
Yes.
there you go.
Well, that's one way to get a face hugger off your face is if you blow your nose into it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not planting eggs in there.
That's funny. I'm not putting eggs in there.
No, thank you.
Wow.
Totally different movie.
Oh,
Wow.
Robin, you know your earlier question about what would be a good deck for St. Patrick's Day? Maruta suggesting the Tarot at the End of the Rainbow, which I don't know. Do you have that one? Anyone have that one?
I don't.
I don't. But she also suggested earlier that there's a St. Patrick's Lenormand deck, which I've not seen.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, that's
I don't know
interesting.
either. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just going back to an early comment that Tony made. The first card off my, so I've done a new spread, everyone, for the Alder Tree season. Was the Devil today. Still pondering it. We love a Devil card to think about.
especially if it's the one from the Lightseers.
Well,
We don't know the
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
like the Devil card from the. Oh, I do like the what Devil. It's the Death card I don't like from the Lightseers. Yes, if it's the one from the Lightseers, yeah, that one. You mean that
give
one?
me a minute. I'll find it.
Hang on.
What spread? What spread are you talking about?
I do a tree like, you know, there's like the Celtic calendar trees for the month.
Yeah.
It's not actually for a month. It's about 3 and a bit weeks, and we are going into the alder tree season, and so I do a spread on Facebook and I put it on there, and I started it this year, and ready for next new moon. So that's on there. So that's the thread that we're talking about.
I haven't seen it.
It's on my Facebook page, so go and subscribe or follow or like or do what do you do on Facebook? Subscribe, I suppose. Don't you? Yeah.
It's just Longman Tarot.
It is. It is a picture of me. It's so long since I've looked at it, I can't remember. Yeah,
Well,
and it's a
posted
nice
that
little
spread.
garden. And Beth said, "You mean Hottie Patotti, the devil come hither card?"
Yes, yes.
I'm working it. I'm trying to find it.
I can't find it. If
Yeah.
someone could put a link to your thing in the chat,
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Regina,
Oh, what?
how you
there
doing?
he is.
Hey, hey, baby, you got any fries to go with that shake?
Here, grab my hand. Grab my hand. I'll get you out of that mess.
Here, wait, hold this for me for a second.
There you go.
Put it in his hand.
How does he get his hair to do that? Hairspray?
It looks like he's like electrocuted.
Well, I believe he's a merman.
He's a
Oh.
It's the power of the eyes.
Oh. So he's
I believe.
underwater.
I don't know this for sure.
I don't know.
We're all like, we have
Yeah.
nothing. We're just gonna.
Is that
stare
your
at that
is that
devil
your card then, Regina? The one out of all your tarot cards that you go for? Is it the one that you go, yeah, I like that one?
card.
Do we all have a card like that that's a bit, oh hello? Gerald,
Like,
do you have an
hello.
oh hello card?
I don't know.
Do
if
I have
really
an
that
oh
range
hello
of them.
card?
Yes.
Oh,
From any
hello.
deck, can you think of one?
Well, I can think of about 3 of them, but I'm not going to share.
Jan put the link in.
Who
Thank
did?
you.
Oh, thank
bless
you.
thank you, Deanne. There it is there. So click on that and you'll be able to see it hopefully there.
I was trying to find the death card.
Oh, and the lights here.
Yeah.
Avert your gaze, Richie. It's coming. Is it here? Do you have
No,
it?
it's not
Oh.
here. I'm still searching.
Yeah, we're friends. Oh, I'm not following. That's why. I never see you.
Oh,
So funny. I love that death
are you
card.
following me now? Okay.
Yes.
It's
That-
on there. I've done one for every month or more or less then. Have you lost your card there, Gerald?
No, it's really hard to do it with these fingers, these big ass fingers.
That's just he's a hottie
Bad.
with a wind machine, like in a video there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is in an 80s video, yeah.
Yeah, it's very 80s in there. And Justice from Bianca Nero is my wifey. I don't know that one either. Do you know that one? No.
I've seen it. I don't have it.
In Lightseers cut in which one? The King of Wands, I think, is a. Oh, here we go.
Oh, the kings
That's
in
a-
that
I
whole
like
deck
that
are
card.
beautiful.
Why don't you
If
like
I
that
do
card?
that, if I do
I
that,
don't know. I don't know why I don't like that. It worries me. It's a
I
bit.
love that
It
card.
reminds me of a Kylie Minogue video, I think.
Oh.
You know, when they all
That's
have those
scary,
things on their
yes.
face and they're doing all those dancing, that kind of thing. It's got a hint about that. Or it reminds me of, you hold it up again, Gerald. You remember, what's the third Star Wars film in the original?
I was gonna say it reminds me of that Star Wars dude.
Yeah, the Return of the Jedi. You know, like all the guards were had long red capes on, and it reminds me of that, and it creeped me out as a kid. So
I don't mind that one. The card in that deck that I don't like is the strength card. And it's funny because I don't mind anthropomorphic animals, but that one's like a woman with half human face and half lion face. And every time I see it, it creeps me out. I don't know why.
I'm the same actually, Robin. When I looked at it, I didn't like that card.
I like it. I
It
don't have
stopped
the
me
deck.
from buying the deck for quite some time, actually.
It's on my wish list. But
oh, this one you're talking about.
yeah.
Hey, I'm on the interwebs. Do you want to say hi? My roommate just got home. Okay.
Say hi. And did your roommate bring?
Hi.
Did your
Hi.
roommate bring coffee?
No, but I have some coffee, so I am okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's a thing on the top of the fridge for you. It is a mint whoopie pie from Birchwood.
Oh my gosh, that sounds
And
amazing.
where are ours?
Yeah,
Yeah, mine's not on top of the fridge.
I want a whoopee.
That would be amazing superpowers for me to get over there. But yeah, there's this place right around the corner for me, and they're divine.
Wow, a mint one. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I think they just did it for St. Patrick's Day,
Okay.
Right.
and they're mini. They're like tiny.
Mm.
So
So
I
how
got
many is in a serving? 6 or 12?
one.
Or baker's dozen?
However many you can afford.
Yeah, maybe you can fit in your mouth.
That's true.
Oh, Vanessa S said, I'm a
Yeah.
beginner. And-
Currently learning the deck you're showing.
Oh, cool.
It's probably a good deck to
One of
learn
the
with.
right decks to pick to go for starting there for learning. I would say that's a really good one. Let us know how you're getting on.
Yeah. And don't
Yeah.
forget to watch Tarot the Stash Way on Tarot Stash.
In fact, like us all and you'll, or help
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Well,
Good
I
deck.
need to head out.
Okay, my lovely.
And
Thank
I
you
will
for being
see.
here.
You're welcome. And so everybody don't forget Long Stash on Monday. And it's early in GMT because you still haven't jumped forward.
We're still in winter.
That's right. That is
So
great.
so it'll be fun.
Do we know the guests yet? Are we allowed to say the guests?
I do, but I have to confirm that all of the guests are okay with all of the other guests.
Okay.
But
Oh,
Richie
so-
will be there.
Well, am I?
Which we know.
Yay!
So
I'm
No,
the
it'll
Lord
be
of
fun.
your stash, remember? So I suppose I have to, really, don't I?
I mean, you could, you could send in a replacement, but what kind of a show would that be? All right, thanks everybody.
Lovely to see you, darling. Have a good
Bye.
weekend.
Bye, Carol.
Bye. And then
Caught
there
it.
was and Maruta saying a happy St. Patrick's Day to us all there.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day.
I was thinking about Regina's treat, and it reminded me of the Shamrock Shakes, and I wonder if McDonald's still makes those Shamrock Shakes around.
They
St.
do.
Do they?
So,
Yeah.
What's in
I
a
had-
Shamrock Shake?
It's
It's just-
mint
it's
flavored,
yeah, it's like a mint.
Okay.
flavored shake.
green.
Yeah.
It's
And it's a
tasty. I haven't had
milkshake.
one in like 20 years, but
Oh, wow. I
I had one
think
this year.
McDonald's don't do adventurous things with milkshakes, I don't think. We have your 3 main flavors. Perhaps a banana is in there as well. But
Ooh,
well, bananas, that's different.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had banana milkshake, one of my favorite. You got vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and
And
banana.
banana.
Banana. That says really, I feel like you can see every one of those kings with a Whole Foods in Marin County. What does that mean? I don't understand.
she's talking about the kings in the Light Seers tarot deck
Yeah.
that we were talking about before, because
Yeah.
they're all like very visually appealing. All the kings in that deck.
Yeah, they're a bit like in Brighton, the town just along the way from me. Yeah, lots of people that hang out in Brighton look very much like they belong to the Lightseers. They've all got big beards and,
It's a beautiful people deck. It's,
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Certainly is that. So, everyone's saying goodbye to Gerald there. Yeah. Just going to catch up with anything else. Oh, Linda, who's no longer with us here, she said that there's been a special dispensation to eat meat on St. Patrick's Day since the 1600s there, Robin.
That's
Oh.
I've never
interesting.
heard that.
Did you hear about the one for capybara?
What?
You guys,
You can
Do
eat
you know-
capybara.
Well, not now, but this happened. I forget what century it was, but there was. First of all, does everybody know what a capybara is?
Yeah, it's an adorable
I love capybara. They're
marsupial type.
so cute.
It looks like a giant guinea pig.
Yes.
It
Oh,
is.
yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so chill and adorable.
And and the thing is like I think there was a country where that was kind of the only source of meat for a while, of protein, was this capybara. And one of the popes, I forget which one, for that year declared the capybara was a fish, so that technically people
You could
could
eat it.
get their protein. And I'm like, this is amazing mental gymnastics going
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah.
That is
Why even go
just-
there to say it's a
Sounds fishy to me.
Yeah.
Why not just give the dispensation? You can eat it.
Yeah.
I've never seen one in person, but I'm a little bit obsessed with capybara.
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
seen one in person, but they are precious.
They're supposed to
Yeah.
be very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about them, but Maruta says that they spend a lot of time in the water.
Yeah, they chill in the water a lot.
Do they? I know what you mean. They're like big guinea. Whereabouts do they come from?
It's South America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And MA says, yeah, capybara is not meat for Lent purposes. Not meat for Lent purposes.
And like I can't imagine eating a cap. Like what?
No.
Who looked at that and said, let's put that in my face hole because it'll be delicious.
And they're
And
quite big, so you'd need a big pot, wouldn't you? Or a big oven.
Right. And then, I think the same thing about like shellfish too. Like what, why? Like
Yeah.
who?
Yeah, they look like big beavers.
Yeah.
They do kind of look like beavers. Yeah.
They've only just reintroduced beavers to the UK about 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
We
I
had
did
eaten
not know
them all,
that.
I think, at some point, and they brought them all back. Well, they bought some, and they're doing really well, and they're making their little dams, and they're
Aw.
hopefully going to stop all the floods that we get over here. So it's really nice they're being reintroduced.
Yeah.
When I went to Peru, my husband ate a guinea pig, and like they served it like with the teeth and everything, and it was
Whoa.
yeah, it was like it arrives on the plate, like So yeah, it was no.
When
I'm
I
like
went
I'm like a little
I was
kid.
offered puffin, and I couldn't because puffins are too cute to eat,
Yeah.
and I don't like. They wasn't particularly big. I felt very sorry for the puffins. So,
Aw.
It's kind of
but it's
interesting.
their country delicacies and what they their meat sources. So
Mhm. And where's that? Iceland?
in Iceland, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing you've eaten? Do you mind sharing that? Don't have to share.
I don't
I
think I've
can't-
ever eaten anything strange.
Oh, eel.
Ew.
But sushi, like
Yeah, I
eel.
eat eel with sushi. I mean, I don't think that's weird.
It's like if you were to make a bubble gum out of salt water and sand together, that's kind of what it tasted like to me. I was like, this is not okay.
It tastes just really fishy to me.
Yeah, no, it was I was like, I can't. Like I was surprised because usually, I don't know what I was expecting because I did it because it was brand new to me.
Did you see what
Um,
Debbie wrote?
What did Debbie write?
She said, my stepfather fed us our pet goat. Did not find out until after.
Oh,
Aww.
that is so traumatizing.
Yeah.
Debbie, I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that must be really. I can, like kids have like pet chickens and stuff, and I think a friend of mine once ate or cooked up the chicken after it had died, but they didn't actually tell the kids about it, obviously.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I think,
Beth ate alligator with a cricket's chaser.
Ooh.
yeah,
I have had
Oh.
alligator. I have had alligator.
I'm not very adventurous. I think the weirdest thing I've eaten is fried clams.
Maybe snails.
Gross
Like,
to me. At least they were
snails.
fried. A regular clam seems to me like sort of half-cooked egg white, you know, that kind of.
Yeah. Ellie says, sorry, everyone. Once you know how smart animals are, you get real problems eating them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just ate bear roast one time. Wow.
I've tried to be vegetarian multiple times, and every time, even on a strict, diet with, protein-rich diet, I became useless. Utterly, I slept all day and all night.
Yeah.
So, I hate that.
Yeah.
I love shrimp, but like Regina said, if you look at them with all the legs and stuff going on, it's like, who would even think of eating something like this? It's like
A hungry person. Someone
It's
very
a lot of effort for a small little mouthful, isn't it? But I do like seafood, I have to be so. Ellie said she's eaten frogs' legs and snails. I have done both of those as well. I quite like snails, so that was nice.
It must be better cooked, because I just the visual of it I can't get beyond.
The problem is they do look very much like, because
a
they're still in there.
snail. Yeah.
They don't get away from trying to disguise what it is.
They taste like butter because they're drenched in butter.
drenched in garlic butter, yeah. So
Yeah.
and they're
Well,
kind
who was the first person that ever looked at that and thought, I'm going to give that a try?
And Beth says, I won't eat pigs, they're tortured, they're smarter than most people. Agreeing with Ellie there, yeah. Maruch says shark is delicious.
Mm.
You can't feel bad about shark because shark would eat you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like sharks.
I do too. But I'm just saying.
And Ellie says, I can do very well without meat or fish. Mostly it's laziness and cooking that gets me back on meat.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of the odd. I've eaten ostrich.
Huh.
Cows are like big dogs to me.
Yeah.
I think of them like big dogs.
Yeah.
You ever seen them play with balls? Like you throw a ball at them and they're just like, it's so cute.
I wonder how much of an omelet you'd get out of an ostrich egg. One egg.
Quite a few.
A lot, I would think.
At least the size of like my desk. I think like it's got to be gigantic.
Ooh, I'd love it. I'd
Or
love
grape.
to try a deviled ostrich.
I think you'd probably feed 5 from an egg, wouldn't you?
We could use the mayonnaise that we made from the egg sacs of my face hugger.
Yeah,
I'm still feeling a bit queasy about that. You had to bring that up.
yeah, that's hard my stomach. Yeah, that phrase "egg sacs" is like,
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Beth says I only eat poultry or fish, no mollusks. And goat and cows are very endearing.
yeah.
And Ellie says I'm lactose intolerant, so without meat, I'm pretty much vegan. Yeah, I've just given up milk for about a month now, and I feel incredible. It's really interesting just what effect just drinking milk has on your body. So I'm a great fan of giving up the milk on that one there. So yeah.
What do you mean? Like, how do you feel different?
I always had milk, and I didn't realize what effect it has. But I was very bunged up in my nose, quite mucousy. I would wait. My tongue felt kind of big, and I would often be biting my tongue, like a catching it with my teeth, and kind of slightly fuzzy. Do you know what I mean? It had like a kind of
Yeah.
I would often have a lot of sore throats, but the most amazing thing is I would wake up probably most mornings with a headache, and as soon as I stopped drinking milk, it all went.
Wow.
What alternative
It's
did you opt
Kind of
for?
wild.
I tried them all. I tried oat milk. I don't like oat milk.
Oh.
I tried coconut milk, which is okay probably with coffee, but not great with tea. I've gone for almond milk as my the one, and I just got really used to it, and I don't even notice it now. So, and I'm trying to cut out other dairy products as well, but I do like a bit of butter every now and again. So,
Yeah.
so there. So I hear, and I'm a great fan of I didn't realize how lactose intolerant I was. So,
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because I have issues with dairy, and like I will go through periods of time where I am like very strict about not having any, and then other periods of time where I'm like, I can't take it. Let me eat this entire gallon of ice cream, and then just know that I have the next day to be near a bathroom and I'm okay. But like,
Mind you, I quite like sorbets, and I quite like. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. I quite like sort of vegan versions of ice cream. I don't eat a lot of ice cream enough to warrant it. So,
yeah.
so thank you.
In my teens, I had a neighbor girl who claimed she was allergic to milk, but not to chocolate milk. And I thought, she's not fooling anybody.
She's allergic to the white cows, not the chocolate ones.
Although Yoo-hoo is vegan, I think, which is was shocked by.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's milk, is it?
No,
No,
that's not
it's chocolate drink.
That's chocolate drink.
Drink.
Yeah, chocolate drink.
Hmm.
Gerald is still in the background lurking. It's an omelette made from an ostrich egg would make everyone's hands tiny.
This is true.
I can't imagine if you say you soft boiled an ostrich egg, how much trouble would you have getting the shell open? You probably need a hammer, don't you? They have thick shells, I think.
I don't know. I've never seen one in person.
Same.
Hang on.
What? I bet he has an ostrich egg. Oh my gosh.
MA says allergic equals I don't like it.
I love that. So my face hugger, I keep bending down because my face hugger keeps trying to escape.
Oh, it's
It's
moving.
like she does. She's like, you keep talking about making mayonnaise out of my egg sacs. I gotta hide.
Oh God.
So I'm going to show you.
I have to stop. I'm gonna make everybody sick with that. joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
how
gonna
do
show you-
how do you lose weight? You go on the egg sack diet. Just say egg sack.
I'm going to show you this. This was made out of an ostrich egg.
Oh wow.
I know. So my dad bought it back for me from South Africa as a
That is awesome.
present, and it's really thick. I mean, I would say it's about 2 or 3 millimeters thick.
Wow.
So
That's so cool.
big old thing. But yeah, you would need a hammer, I think, to crack that, Robin.
Yeah, don't drop it. It looks fragile though. Like
It
would crack.
probably is, but it really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. So that's it. There. It's quite big. I thought I'd show you that because that's got an ostrich egg hanging around the house. The kind of thing you do.
That's right. Like as we do, you know.
As you do. Well, I just like it. My dad bought it back for me as a present. So
That's so cool.
Lisa never liked milk, but loved the almond milk, and kefir is mostly lactose. Do you have Baby Bell cheese in the US?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Do
do.
you know they're lactose free? Apparently.
Really?
I only found that out. Please check before you go out and buy them, just in case that's wrong. But yeah.
I love the packaging, but it seems like very complex for such a little treat. It's like take the plastic wrap off, and then I love how you peel off the soft
Oh,
wax,
wax.
and then
Yeah.
crack
It's a
it
pain in
open,
the
and
ass.
the cheese out. You have to do a lot of work for a little piece of cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not worth it.
And then what if you look at the cheese and you go, "Oh, egg sack mayonnaise," and then you
Yeah.
can't eat it?
Then I
You
can't all
can't
that
really
work
put
for
it back in
nothing.
its package, can you? Yeah, Pip, remember, we're on the milk tomorrow, so when we go stay in our hotel, we'll have to make sure they have got the almond milk there. Because Pip and I, did you know that Pip and I are off for the weekend in a few hours' time. So
Ooh,
we're
Well,
off to Stratford upon Avon. So,
nice.
Ellie said most hard cheeses are lactose free.
oh, are they?
Mhm. Yeah, like there's 2 other protein chains in milk that you can have issues digesting, and that is casein. And what is the other one? Does anybody know? Whey. It's whey. There.
Wait.
casein and whey. So it's kind of interesting. So like there are cheeses that the process there's no lactose. And then there's ones that are low in lactose. I think feta, mozzarella, and cheddar actually are low in lactose.
I think so. Yeah,
I don't even know what a lactose is.
it's the sugar in from the cheese that you
It's
get.
sugar.
Is it the milk fat?
Yeah,
It's a milk.
yeah.
Sugar or fat?
Lactose is just its
That's
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah. And when I was doing my research about dairy, they said that about 88% of the population is lactose intolerant and don't realize it.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder if it changes too, because I am, but I don't think I was when I was younger. I think it might have been something I grew into.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I used to drink loads of milk and never have a problem with it, and now, obviously, I do. So it's it's worth just checking these things out, isn't it? Yeah. Red Wing says, I like oat milk and I've been vegetarian for over 20 years. It's amazing how you get a taste for something when you cut something out and you find something to replace it.
Does anybody know, does breast milk have lactose in it? Not that I'm recommending that, but I mean,
I'm assuming it does, because
it does.
I have no idea.
So I wonder if any babies are lactose, and are there babies that can't tolerate breast milk?
Yeah, there are. There are some babies that become allergic to breast milk.
If it exists, we can be allergic to it because we're awesome.
He says most hard cheeses are lactose free. And Pip, I'm very pleased you said that, because I've got some vegan baby bells to take with us on our trip tomorrow. So I'm expecting to pop vegan cheeses into your mouth at certain points whilst you're driving there on that one there. So.
Did you see a couple of years ago when they actually made cheese? It was like it's cheese, but they made it out of human DNA somehow. It was like a lab experiment. It was super weird.
Human cheese?
So many things wrong with that statement, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Soylent Green has arrived. Like, what's happening? But yeah, I mean, it was a couple of years ago. So, and weird, like obscure, but like for some reason in like one of my social circles, everybody was like obsessed with it. Not to eat, but as a topic.
Yeah.
Debbie says goat milk is homogenized straight from the goat. And it's just a weird fact that she knows. So there you go. And Ellie says, with me, it also came up as age. I used to be able to digest lactose. If you find yourself getting quite bloated after eating or drinking, that's quite often a sign. But, I'm no expert on it. So please obviously check everything out. But that was one of the symptoms I had. Emily says, now I want to get some ice cream and test my tolerance.
It's an experiment, Emma. Just go for it.
That's right. You're doing it for science.
Doing it for science. Science is real.
Yes.
Science!
And Deanne says, breast milk is lactose. Yeah, on that one there. Human cheese. No.
All of a sudden, I'm craving a grilled cheese sandwich.
I'm craving ice cream. Is what I'm craving.
Do you know what? I love the fact that I came on here not having a clue what I was going to talk about, but all you lovely people on talking about cheese made from human DNA. It doesn't get any weirder than this, does it?
We need to get back to tarot. Are there any cheesy decks?
There was a cheese tarot deck. I've seen that somewhere.
Really?
That
would be awesome.
I'm sure of it.
Is the devil like Camembert or something?
Limburger.
Limburger, yeah.
And you know how I love it when I feed Pip whilst I'm driving. I promise you I will do that one tomorrow. Ellie says you also do not want to research why the milk industry is not very ethical. Cows are kept pregnant and calving to be able to produce milk. Yeah, it is quite a very difficult.
It's heartbreaking.
It is very heartbreaking to see that what happens there. Calves are then taken away from the mums. It is horrific, and again, that's another reason well, I thought, yeah, I'm going to cut out the milk there on that one there. So
I'm not clear what the difference is between cheese and butter because it feels like it's a similar process. Could butter become cheese if you?
no, you have to add an ingredient to it to make it curdle to get the whey out of it.
Oh,
Is it
get
not
out of the
Pepsi?
way!
I can't remember what you add to
Get
it
out of
now.
the way! I want to be cheese.
No, but you add a certain thing to it, and I can't. Is it rennet you add to it? I can't remember.
I don't think so. Do you know what rennet is?
No.
You ready to be really grossed out?
Okay, perhaps I'm not.
We can serve it with our egg sack mayonnaise. Rennet is bile
Oh,
from goat or sheep.
Yeah, they might have used that in the olden days to get it, because if it's bile, it's going to make it curdle, isn't it? And that's where you
Yep.
get the ways off it.
But
You just
yeah,
keep
Sorry,
going back
everyone.
to the
Come
cheese.
to my channel and get grossed out.
He's coming back to the cheese.
Yeah, coming
Yeah.
back to the cheese.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say goodbye to everyone in a minute because I've got to go and get ready and have an early
Yeah.
night for my early travels tomorrow.
I have to go too.
And yeah, you've got to go and use all your hotel things.
Yes, go do hotel. I have to go to the restaurant to get dinner. so.
I think got a swimming pool or a gym or something there.
Yeah, there's a pool and a gym. I didn't
You're
bring a
going to
bathing
use it
suit.
all, Kristen.
Mm-mm. No.
well, Richie, thanks for letting me in. You know that's a risky proposition.
You behaved yourself very well, Robin. You can
Except for
come
the
in.
pickle, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Getting your pickle out to the world. But I'd like to thank you all very, very much. I mean, it's been really, really lovely and spending time with you. What have you got coming up, Robin? Have you got some things planned this week?
No, I haven't planned anything yet, but I want to say goodbye to everybody out there in TV land.
Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments. Have a great weekend. And see you soon. And see you Monday for Long Stash. So
Yes.
bye.
Bye.